Welcome to the first inaugural episode of Kelso CouchCast. I forgot what it's called for a second.
Casting couch?
The first thing I want to address is the fact that we're not on couches.
Oh, that is.
We're all sitting on chairs.
It's a neat observation.
I know, it really is. So we're making history right now with this first ever that our friends will listen to and probably make fun of us. On the one, me and Steven did, we made fun of Ethan. And then I forgot that he was going to listen to it.
Oh.
And I felt a little bad.
Oh.
But I didn't say anything bad.
Poor Ethan.
Steven did. Okay, I want to hear about your key, Nathan. Why is your key bent?
All right, so I was driving today, or no, I was about to start driving today. So I decided I'd tie my key around my steering wheel as if it was a tie while it was in the ignition.
Wait, what?
I pretended like I was driving.
You weren't driving yet.
No.
But you tied your key around your wheel?
Steering wheel, yes.
Like one does.
And then I started turning my steering wheel without realizing it was bending my key.
Does it still work?
Yeah, it bent my key so bad it wouldn't fit in, so I had to bend it back.
He had to get out his anvil and hammer and start pounding.
You had to straighten out the key?
Yeah.
Okay. Nathan, I wanted to address the fact that you said that taco salad is not a salad. Now, I was very offended by this because I believe that taco salad is a salad. I'd like to hear.
This man has a lot of background knowledge on tacos, so I'll just give him that right away.
I'm a taco expert, so why do you say taco salad isn't a salad?
I would just like to say that once you add Doritos into the mix, it becomes a whole different thing.
Okay, so you made that point earlier, but what if you took a Caesar salad, right, and you put some Doritos on it? Is it still a salad?
Possibly.
Okay, so why is Doritos a defining factor? What's in a taco salad? What's the ingredients?
Usually lettuce, just stuff that's on a taco, pretty much.
Yeah. So lettuce is a key ingredient in a salad,
It's just
right?
a broken taco.
It still has the lettuce.
It kind of is a broken taco. I'll give him that.
It has the lettuce.
That's 1 and 1.
Okay, it's a broken taco, but a salad requires lettuce, right? What else does a salad require? A dressing.
So do
that's
tacos usually have dressing though too.
Yeah, like the sour cream, or
I
like.
did not have dressing on mine.
Well, sorry that you make your taco
Why
salads
do you?
wrong.
Is it just dry?
Yeah, it was
I just like it to hurt.
Wait, that's
coming
gross.
down.
You're just eating
It was
plain lettuce, and
moist meat with grease.
The meat.
the meat juice is the seasoning.
Yeah.
Okay, so you agree that taco salad is in fact a salad?
No,
You're trying to trick
Why
you
is
into
it not a salad?
it's not a salad because it's just like if you broke a taco up, it wouldn't be a salad.
Yes, it would. If
it's in the assortment
but if you
of
break
a
a
salad.
taco up, it's not gonna have that little of lettuce. There's a lot of lettuce in it.
If I throw lettuce on a pizza and I just shred the pizza up and put it on a plate, what would it be?
Pizza salad.
It'd be pizza salad, yeah. But
okay.
the lettuce. Okay, I'm over it. There's no convincing you, and you're wrong, and I'm right. Okay, this is a question that I asked Steven and Sammy, and I was very mad at their answers about it.
Oh no.
Wait,
was it this one coming up or was it the taco one?
No, this one. I didn't talk to them about taco salad one. Say you won $1 billion, right? Say like you won the lottery or something.
Okay.
What is the very first thing you'd buy? Like not something like, oh, I'd invest it, but like the very first thing you'd do, like right when you win.
Like just as I get it, probably food. Or some weed.
Food. Hey, whoa.
Or is this a family friendly podcast?
No, I don't know. Okay, so yeah, you said food, right?
I hope the feds don't see this.
I said the very
Or
first.
the Navy.
Oh, the Navy.
Well, who knows?
Okay, Nathan.
It's out there now.
We're with Nathan Johnson and Jacob Kaufman.
Johnson. His name's not Johnson.
Shh, you can't say his real last name.
Oh,
We're keeping his
yeah.
identity secret.
Yes. Let's do this.
Okay, so because I was saying the first thing I'd do is I'd go to Taco Bell, I'd buy a taco party pack, and I'd just toss it on the ground.
Yeah, see, food. That's all. I don't know.
It's simple.
I'd get
feel
something,
like
but I'd get
heard
something.
that
I wouldn't get something off like the value menu. I'd get something expensive and nice.
I'd get a crunch wrap.
Yeah, I'd treat myself good.
The XXL grilled
Just
stuffed burrito.
order everything on the menu to pay back your respect to the employees.
Yeah, and I tip them all big.
I'd buy a bomb.
A bomb?
Take it to school.
Buy a pipe bomb.
I'd buy all the ingredients I need to develop a pipe bomb. That way I can make many.
I feel like you could make a pipe bomb right now. I don't think it's expensive.
It's inexpensive.
Do you wanna?
That's why people make pipe bombs, because yeah, let's make a pipe bomb after this. But so
The feds are listening.
Steven and Sammy both said that they would buy like a house. I was like, that's not the
The
first thing you
the
buy.
very first thing.
Yeah.
It takes the process of buying a house is at least like 3 weeks.
These were the exact words I said, and I was like, that you gotta like look at all the houses, like scout them out, what house you want.
Before you make any other purchase.
They're like, I just buy a house, why not? I'm like, okay, first of all, you're not even 18.
Actually, with cash, it is really quick, but even then, it's like still like 2 weeks
Like,
because
what if
you have
don't
to
like
wait
the
for
house?
When
later?
you have cash, age is not the issue.
If you got a bunch of $1 billion, you can buy any house you want.
Logic went to Taco Bell, and he bought something when he got his first rap check.
I think I saw that. It was in like
Really?
an interview or something. Yeah,
Yeah.
like right as he signed, he just went to Taco
I
Bell.
respect him more now. I really want Taco Bell now.
He actually went to the Taco Bell you worked at.
Yeah, he was there.
You just weren't there.
I actually served him.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, he paid with a $1 billion bill. It was
He
very
paid
impressive.
he paid with his
He-
check that he got from the record company.
He just gave us the check. It was crazy.
He just paid with rhymes, actually.
That'd be cool. I'd accept that.
Yeah, I would be down a couple bucks on my till for that experience.
Okay, Nathan, what would you buy? Taco Bell? Like the rest of us?
I'd probably purchase a nice vehicle.
The first thing?
Oh,
Yeah.
This is go straight to the lot.
Well, no, because I did say that too. I said I'd buy Taco Bell, and then I'd drive straight to like Portland and go to like a luxury
Yeah.
car dealership and buy like a Porsche 918 or something like that. Well, they probably wouldn't have that at a dealership.
I-
I wouldn't go to a dealership. I'd get something I'd get something crazy nice. I'd get I like the old Porsche Speedster. They're so nice.
Yeah, but you have to like find a guy to get that.
Yeah,
like,
that's a
collector.
process.
You have to, like,
But I
go
mean,
on
if you have that
Craigslist.
much money, I don't think it'd be hard.
Yeah.
I'd shake hands with Elon Musk, and I would.
I'd email him like, I'm a billionaire too. Want to shake hands?
After that, I'd probably
Yeah.
just invest it all, every last cent.
Hey,
Lose it all on the
speaking
market.
of Elon Musk, I have him as one of my topics I wanted to talk about.
Okay, what did
Because-
you want to say
Did
about
you, hear
Elon?
did you hear what he did?
The tunnel thing?
No. He's in big trouble. He might lose being chairman of Tesla.
No way.
Yeah, so what he did was when like he was telling like the stockholders like the prices, it was like $4.19 was the price, but he just rounded it up to $4.20 because he thought it'd be funny. I
He's a
think
big pothead.
I
that
want
guy.
to find the direct words, but like he did it because he thought his girlfriend would think it was funny.
He needs to lay off the dope, dude.
Yeah, he's been ever since that Joe Rogan podcast. He's been
Joe
smoking
Rogan's
way
a bad influence.
He's turning into more of a chimney than Steven.
Don't say that. Steven's gonna get mad. Yeah, so he rounded it up to $4.20.
I don't see what the big deal is.
I think it's funny.
I think it's funny, and it's if anything, they're saying it's gonna be more than what it actually is. So when you go to buy, it, you're like, oh, it's $1,000 cheaper than I actually thought it was gonna be. So why are you gonna complain
Like,
about
it's
that?
$1.
It's $1,000.
Oh, the SEC.
Or wait, was it $419.90 or $419?
419, and he rounded it to 420.
But was it $999?
Was what $999?
Like $419,999. Like
No,
$419.99.
$419.
$419 for a Tesla?
No, for like
No.
per share. Or
Oh.
like, I don't know how.
Oh,
the stocks
okay,
work.
okay.
Like how much the company's worth.
All right.
Oh,
Okay,
so-
I thought we were talking about like Tesla cars.
No, the cars only cost $420.
Well, I thought we were
Oh,
talking
shit,
hundreds
I
of
got ripped
thousands.
off on my Accord.
No, so the SEC.
I'm gonna go buy a Tesla.
They said in their complaint that Musk stated that he rounded up the price to $420 because he had recently learned about the number's significance in marijuana culture and thought his girlfriend would, quote, find it funny, which admittedly is not a great reason to pick a price. So now he's getting like charged with security fraud.
Oh my.
All because he thought it'd be funny to round it up to 420.
He's got the money to back it up.
He does. I don't think he's gonna.
And it's
I don't
funny.
know.
He'll just start a new business.
I think I'd be happy if I was an investor. I'd be like, that was a good joke, dude.
Yeah.
I might have lost a bit of money, but
I would invest more into his company.
yeah, I trust that guy. Any guy willing to pull a prank like that. All right. There's something that you guys have in common and why I brought you here.
What do we bring? What do we have in common?
I'm just kidding. It's, you have both worked at McDonald's, and you still work at McDonald's, Jacob.
I do. I actually do.
Nathan, you got fired, kind of.
Yes.
I'm still not sure if you like actually got fired or.
It was kind of a mutual thing.
It was more of like my decision to not show up anymore.
That
Yeah.
sounds like you got fired.
Well,
I didn't show up to
But did you
several
quit?
shifts. No.
He just stopped going.
Thought of the most gangster thing I could possibly do to stick it to the man.
And that was just to stop coming to work.
And that was to stay home and play video games.
Yep.
Sticking it to the man.
So do you still not have a job?
I'm currently unemployed.
How do you?
But
pay for
searching.
things? Do you want money? Because you're definitely not getting paid for this.
We're not?
No, you. Oh, I mean, yeah, you are totally.
Oh.
Please don't leave. My kids are depending on this.
I have a family to feed.
What was I gonna say? I had something to say about McDonald's. This is the reason I brought it up. Oh yeah, do you have any dirty secrets?
Dirty
Yeah,
secrets?
'cause I think I have like semi-dirty secrets about Taco Bell.
I wouldn't say they're like secrets. They're kind of just like common speculations. Like, I've seen multiple mice there. There was a big issue with cockroaches.
That's kind of a secret.
Really?
Don't talk about that.
I
Mice
mean,
and cockroaches. That's dirty.
Well, mice. It was pretty uncommon. I think I've been working there almost 2 years and I've seen 2. But
Okay.
So they have
and the cockroaches wasn't like an ongoing thing. Like, there was I won't name names, but there was these 2 musty employees, and they brought they brought their musty bags, and I don't know if they had cockroaches in them or it attracted cockroaches, but they determined that was the source of the issue.
So your
and
dirty coworkers brought cockroaches to work.
Pretty much, it's more the people than the company.
Okay, fair enough. I understand that. It's a little unsettling, but like, what can you do about it?
Yeah,
That's
I mean,
interesting.
almost a lot of restaurants have issues like that.
Well,
And
at Taco Bell, we just get big spiders,
oh, really? Like
like-
how big?
like that big.
Oh, goddamn.
For,
that's big.
If you're
It's the size of
listening,
a
it's
sand dollar.
yeah, sand dollar sized.
Yeah, that's pretty big.
Yeah, they're scary.
Is that just the body?
No, that's leg. That'd be scary if that was.
That
the
would
body
be
size.
that'd be horrifying. I would quit.
I wouldn't want to work there. I hate spiders.
I'd punch it.
Beat the shit out of that spider. That spider wouldn't last a second in the ring with me.
I'd capture it.
And then do what with it?
He'd be my friend.
My cousin, him and his buddies would capture spiders when they found them, and then they put them in a ring and had them fight to the death. And whichever spider would win, they would move on to the next round, and they find a new spider, and like so they just keep going and find the toughest spider.
That's pretty metal.
It's pretty metal, yeah.
I used to try and do that. Didn't really work out too well.
Except I'd go and fight the spider.
except I'd go get little children and do it.
Yeah, just throw them in a pin together.
There was just a lot of crying. There wasn't a lot of fighting.
Yeah, they just get sad and say, "Please let me go."
I'd collect daddy longlegs, which I would soon find out aren't very ferocious.
No, they're not.
Did you guys hear as a kid that like their teeth weren't like long enough to pierce your skin? You know that's not
Yeah.
true.
It isn't?
Yeah.
Well, I knew that. Isn't there like 2 kinds of spiders that are very similar? One's like a daddy longleg, and then one's looks like a daddy longleg, but it's not.
I think it's funny that everyone just calls them daddy long legs.
Yeah. Oh, daddy.
Yeah, it sounds kind of weird.
Daddy long dick.
The real name is something stupid though. No one wants to say that. Like a black widow. I doubt it's called a black widow.
Yeah.
No, that's the actual scientific name for it.
Black widow? I don't think so.
Google it. Look it up.
It's actually
Look into
something
it.
I can't
I'm
say.
googling it.
All I'm gonna
Probably
say is
something
look
you can't
into
say.
it.
Black widow. I'm looking into it. Widow spiders. Latrodectus is a genus of spiders in the family Theridiidae.
Latrodectus is pretty dope though. I don't know why they wouldn't call it
That's
this.
a badass name. A Latrodectus spider.
I could get down with that.
That's cool. Well, we learn something new here every day, don't we?
On the Kelso casting couch.
No, Kelso CouchCast. It's a mouthful. It's hard to say sometimes.
I like the
CouchCast.
design.
Thank you.
Did
I
you,
made
did
it.
you made that yourself?
Yeah, so I made this is the Kelso high school K,
Oh, really?
but I instead of having a gold border, I made the border black because the gold looked dumb.
Yeah.
And I made it more pastel blue. And then this was a font I found online. I made the headphones. I drew these.
Oh, that's cool.
And then I made this.
Did you do it in like Photoshop or something?
Yeah, I'm a Photoshop professional.
He's a god.
Yeah, we're kind of professionals around here. I made a nice logo. I got a nice fold-out white table.
Nice beer pong table.
Yeah, this is what we did play beer pong on this on my birthday. Oh, I shouldn't say that. I mean,
Dude. Come on.
With
This
water.
is family friendly.
With one.
so my mom knew I was making this podcast because she saw like the box for this sound mixer, And she's like, "What is that for?" And I was like, "Just for mixing sound." She goes, "Are you starting a podcast?" Because she knows I love podcasts. And I was like,
Podcasts are pretty great.
Yeah. And then she kept questioning me about it, like, "What's it about? Who listens to it?" And I was too ashamed to tell her that nobody listens to it and that it's all for nothing. But I like to think of it in the
It's
way
not
that,
for
like,
nothing.
like our friends are gonna listen to it probably.
I feel like we're pretty funny people. We could get some.
We're
can get
pretty
nods,
hilarious.
honestly.
Let's start getting local businesses to sponsor us. Let's get everyone in the school listening to it.
Kinda
I think we
That's
should
weird.
just skip the local business bullshit and just go straight to like big corporations.
Hey Samsung, if you ain't scared, you'll sponsor this.
Hey Yamaha.
Oh yeah, I'm using a Yamaha MG10 XU mixing console. Please sponsor me.
That's more of a mouthful than the name of the podcast.
Yeah. But so we need to tell everybody to listen to this. Let's just start getting guests of everybody in school, so then everyone will be more inclined to listen to it. They'll be like, "Oh, you hear about that podcast that so and so was on?"
But then it'd be like less cool to be on it because you're like, wow, fuck, everyone's on that.
We'll only get the cool people. No
Yeah.
nerds on it. We
No
can't have-
nerds.
They can't have nerds.
Whatever you do, no one.
Oh wait, but I have Ethan and Matthew booked. Oh, got him.
Oh.
I think I have them booked. I don't know who I have booked. I think I have for next week. I know Bradley really wants to be on.
Don't let Bradley on.
It's bad
Just to
news.
break his heart.
Yeah.
All right. So I seen something while you were scrolling through your notes you had.
Oh yeah.
Suicide was the topic.
I was reading my topics to Sammy and she was laughing so hard. I'll read you my full list of topics after I get through all of them, but suicide is one of them. But the thing is, I don't remember what I wanted to say about it. Oh, I do remember now. Okay, I'll get to it. Should I do that one right now?
I mean, it's already up, but we're already talking about
Okay,
it.
if you were to kill yourself, how would you do it?
Damn.
Autoerotic asphyxiation.
That's a good one, because apparently that feels really good to like finish while you're hanging yourself.
I feel like that
Just think
wouldn't
it'd
that
be
wouldn't
so
feel good if
gangster.
you're not comfortable with the situation, because I feel like that probably feels good to people that like choke themselves out.
Yeah.
But if you don't like choke yourself out and you just hang yourself,
Yeah, but
And-
Nathan called it gangster.
it's
50
pretty gangster.
Cent, he wrote about it,
Did he?
I believe.
He wrote about autoerotic asphyxiation.
It's up there somewhere in his memoirs.
Why would he do that? That's not gangster at all. That's creepy.
That's pretty weird.
He said he thought about it as he recovered from his gunshots.
Oh my!
Wow.
Just thought about just choking himself out and
Gunshots.
beating his dick.
I'd do gunshots. I think that's how I'd kill myself. I'd shoot myself.
Are we talking
That's
about
dark.
like? Are we talking about like a cool way to go, or like least painful? Just Get it
First, I
over
want to know realistically.
realistically?
Yeah.
Okay, so
Like,
realistic.
say you're just like really sad.
Just really sad.
Yeah,
Okay.
like you're having a bad day.
I got a crunch wrap from Taco Bell and they didn't put sour cream in it.
I said no tomatoes, and they put fucking tomatoes on it.
I don't like tomatoes, and
I
they
hate tomatoes.
they always put tomatoes on it.
No, I don't like them either.
I hate tomatoes, but I love pico de gallo. Do you know what pico de gallo is?
Pico de gallo is good,
Yeah.
but tomatoes by itself, they just don't have a good taste,
Yeah.
and they're kind of slimy.
Very slimy. I don't want nothing slimy in my mouth. That's for sure.
If I wanted to kill myself realistically, I'd just eat a whole raw tomato.
That's probably why I kill myself, because I ate a tomato.
Yeah, just
I couldn't live
I
with
had
that.
a tomato, just having a bad day, rough week.
Yeah, I couldn't live with that thought that I had a tomato in my mouth.
One of my friends convinced me to try a tomato because it was a different kind of tomato, he said.
What is that?
It was a
Homegrown.
smaller one.
It was a grape.
It was
grape tomato.
It was homegrown, and he pulled it out of the garden, and he said,
Oh, like a cherry tomato?
"Yeah." He said, "Hey, this is a cherry tomato. It tastes like fruit.
Yeah.
Tastes like
Take-
cherries.
Take a
Yeah.
bite."
I think that's why they call them cherry
Yeah,
tomatoes.
they're actually just cherries. They just call them tomatoes for some reason.
I took a bite and then I spit it out because it tasted so gnarly.
Yeah, cherry tomatoes are my least favorite. They're like the little small guys.
Yeah.
My grandma farms those. Farms them? Is that what you say? Gardens?
Grandma Farmsworth.
Yeah. Real funny. Make fun of my last name.
Oh wait, so we were talking about suicide, right?
Oh, yeah.
I'd probably just shoot myself too, like realistically.
Yeah. With like a shotgun to like really get the effect.
But I wouldn't want anyone to find my body, so I just like
Yeah.
hide in the woods and just.
What comedian is that does a bit on, I think it's Norm Macdonald, does a bit on like when you kill yourself, like you don't want someone to find you like that.
Yeah, that'd be kind of a fucked up situation if you just find
I
a
would-
dead body. It's just
He has this bit where he's going on for a long time about like how much like this dad means to like his daughter, And
It sounds like a very dark bit.
And then he finishes it with her walking on him going, ah, hanging from the ceiling, jerking off. And that's not how I want to go. I want I don't know if like this was my idea or if I got this idea from a stand-up bit, but the idea was you kill yourself in like a hotel, like you hire a prostitute, and then you go in a hotel room with her.
Frame her for murder.
And then
you kill her instead.
Yeah,
Just take out your anger.
You fake your suicide and kill her.
Oh.
But so, like you tell her to go out to the bathroom or something, and then you hang yourself while she's in the bathroom. When she comes out, she'll be like, "Oh, he killed himself." It's like your family doesn't find you, or like some innocent person to find you. A prostitute finds you.
But imagine your family hearing that story.
That you hired a prostitute and hung yourself. Well, they don't need to know the details.
I feel like drowning is said to be very peaceful.
Is it? I've heard.
I would drown.
All you have to do is suck in like you're trying to breathe.
I like
water.
I feel like that'd be hard to do.
I like water a lot though. I love swimming and like I don't know.
I hate swimming.
Really?
Yeah, I hate it. Can't stand it.
I don't know. See, I feel like if I were to die drowning, you just kind of accept it. You're like, oh, I'm not gonna live. Might as well just kind of chill here, float.
Just chilling in this water in the lazy river.
Yeah.
If you don't want anybody to find you, it doesn't have to happen too, because you could just go anywhere.
You could just float.
Yeah, but you'd float somewhere, just in a
Put weights on you.
in a puddle. Just just lie face down in a puddle.
That's a little girl that like that. That's sad.
That is pretty sad.
She just tripped into a puddle and just like.
How do you not get up though?
I don't know. She's small and stupid.
Weak.
She's a weak body.
That's what I call natural selection.
Yeah, she kind of deserved to die. I can't find any articles about drowning. This one's from 2006. That was 12 years ago. Yeah, that math is right. I don't know.
So she wasn't a little girl. She was at least 12.
I think I'd rather just not die. I think that's my solution. I don't want to drown. I don't want to get shot. I just want to die like of old age.
Yeah, that'd be the best.
Probably. Dying of old age is probably better than getting killed.
I think just being at an old age is cool.
I can't wait to be old. I'm gonna be
honestly. You don't have to work at all. You've already made all the money you'll need. You're retired.
You can just fuck around.
I feel quite the opposite.
Really?
I don't want to live past I'm like 70.
Really? That's weird.
That's when you get old and feeble.
Well, my dad once said to me, he's like, if I ever get old to the point where you need to wipe my ass, I want you to take me out back and shoot me in the head.
Yeah.
Because that's not how he wants to live.
That's not a way of life.
Well, it depends if you don't have to be miserable if you're old. If you take care of your body, you'll be in good shape. And
yeah, my great grandpa, he's like 90 something. He like walks up and down our driveway every day. I don't get how he does that. I can't do that, and I'm 17.
Damn. Your driveway's not that long though.
It's steep though.
That is true. I'll give you that.
It's steep.
It's very steep.
I'm surprised you guys found your way here.
Yeah, we didn't even need directions.
Yeah, it's pretty easy. It's the Jesus signs. You just look for the Jesus sign.
Oh. I had no idea where I was
going. Now everyone's got to know where I live that's listening to this.
The Jesus signs.
People,
just go to the
people
Jesus
that live in our town and probably go to our high school are going to know where I live.
You don't live there, though. You live, like, near
I live in that little building by the Jesus signs.
In that little, like, concession booth?
Yeah, I just sleep in that. Who do you think is going to listen to this? Who do you think's listening right now?
Right now, probably Bradley.
Bradley's definitely listening.
Bradley's probably outside the window.
He's still sad about the part when you said don't put him on the podcast.
Is
he
live?
Really? Oh, from earlier.
It's not live. I could make it live. See that button right there? Start streaming. But that's too much pressure.
That is, because if you mess up, you can't.
What
It's
if I
out there.
accidentally start being racist again? Like on the one with me and
He
Steven.
relapses.
On the one with me and Steven, I pretended to say a racist word.
I watched the one with you and Steven.
And he was a little high, so he got really paranoid about it. He's like, you can't say that.
I remember that. That was
He's
funny.
like, dude, no.
He's like, no.
Look on his face, his eyes got wide, and he was like, he thought I was actually going to say it and like post it.
And then he's like, you're like, oh, we got to edit that out.
I don't think I'm racist. I like to think I'm very open. Nathan, though, this guy hates gays.
Caitlyn Jenner is against gays. Did you guys know that?
No way.
It's a fact.
He is straight. Like, he still wants to date girls. Well, I guess she still wants to date girls.
So,
against gay marriage.
Wait, so is she being gay,
though?
Hillary
Clinton was
she's a girl
against
now.
Gay marriage up until, like, as recently as, like, 2014.
Really? That's conspiracy right there.
That's not a conspiracy. It's real. Like, she was, like, in a public speech, like, saying, I think I saw the video. She's like, I think she said, marriage is the unison of between a man and a woman.
That dirty hack.
That dirty whore.
Hillary for prison. Sound like Alex Jones. I kind of feel bad for him. He's gotten banned off like everything.
Alex Jones?
Yeah. He's been banned off like YouTube, like
He's gonna
Twitter.
be very poor soon.
Yeah, he's gonna like run out of money, but like, I know he's like harassing like the Sandy Hook victims, but he's really.
It's in the name of justice.
I really don't think he has bad. I believe him when he says it's all an act, like it's a show.
It really is.
It is.
Because no, as crazy as he is, like he's obviously playing it up, and it's entertaining in a way. He's a little stupid and takes it a little far, but he's just entertaining. And when he harasses Sandy Hook victims,
That is quality, top tier entertainment.
that's a good joke right there.
I'd have to hear what they have to say.
The Sandy Hook victims?
Yeah.
Probably not much.
Just a bunch of lies.
They're probably dead, Nathan.
Well, the ones
The
that
victims.
survived.
I want to talk to the victims.
Yeah, you just make a seance. Alex Jones seanced them and just started harassing them. Okay, wait, I don't like this topic that I had. I had favorite season on here, but that's not a good topic. What's your favorite season?
My favorite season?
Yeah.
Lowry's.
No, not like
Seasoning salt.
not season.
I know.
Well, Larry's? What's Larry's?
Like a seasoning salt.
Or like Johnny's?
Yeah.
It's like off-brand
It's
Johnny's.
its competitor.
It's not a competition.
Oh.
Johnny's dominates the market.
When you look at that, we're about to hit the 30-minute mark, and I did want to take a break at the 30-minute mark, especially because my throat's really dry and I want some water. And I bet you guys want some water too.
Water would be good.
I'll take some water.
Master.
So I'm going to stop. When we come back, we're going to sound fresh, rejuvenated, and our throats will be hydrated. Any closing statements?
I would just like to say thank you, Jacob, for having me on your podcast. This is a wonderful experience.
You were my third choice. Okay, roll the intermission music. And we're back with more guests than before. We have here with us now Sammy and Trinity. I will now move the mic to them so you can hear them. Hopefully they'll not be participating in the rest of this podcast. During the break, I pooped. We got some water. Oh, I forgot my water.
I didn't know if I was supposed to bring my water in here because all this high tech.
I was the only one.
You had the balls. I didn't.
Right now, Sammy and Trinity are asking me if I have a Ouija board, and I don't believe in your voodoo magic. No, we used to have a Ouija board, but my mom doesn't like it. She gets like freaked out by them.
I don't like them either, to be honest.
Yeah, I don't want that bad juju on me.
Yeah, leave.
And they're fake. Do you guys
Think
believe
so?
in Ouija boards?
Hasbro Family Game Night. They have their own version of a
Yeah,
Ouija board.
Hasbro develops Ouija boards.
Yeah,
I saw them at,
they
like,
own the
Walmart.
rights to Ouija board. Ouija board
No
is
way.
it's owned by Hasbro, I believe. Like the official name Ouija board.
No.
That sounds like skeptical, but I mean,
It's a board game
They have
company.
to. They've
That's
been
true.
around before them.
But there's not really an
They've
upside.
got connections with the underworld.
If I want to be spooked, I'll watch a scary movie.
Yeah,
Well, I don't know.
I'm not gonna summon real.
I'm not
demons.
gonna summon demons. If I want to get a good spook one
I'll
time.
just watch it.
Get a good ghost detector.
It is a
app.
really good movie.
Yeah, I watched it for the first time like a week or two ago. It's so good.
It's really good.
It's not necessarily the scariest.
I don't know. The visual effects in it are so good.
Yeah, I love the part where he's dancing like this and the camera's like rotating with his head.
And then
It's real freaky.
it's hard to like distinguish like what's real and like what's in their minds.
Yeah, I like look away from my TV and I'd be like, wait, am I still watching the movie?
And you just see Pennywise just
Yeah, you're just hanging out.
roping you.
Sammy's shaking her head right now. She doesn't seem very entertained. Well, good thing you're not our audience. Sammy, we've decided that our audience is gonna be...
Our target audience isn't 16-year-old females.
Oh, it's 17-year-old boys.
So.
Trinity, how old are you?
16.
She's also 16.
16 was a guess. I'm glad I was spot on with
Yeah,
that.
Sammy's small. She's young.
I'm
What?
16, stupid.
Yeah,
I'm older than
that's young.
I'm 16.
I'm 16, stupid. Oh, and she
Hits
is
her
using-
vape.
Yeah. Whoa, you're so grown. Okay, so you already made me bring up suicide.
Mhm.
I was saving that one. So what I wanted to bring up now was, as you can see here, I spelled circumcision wrong,
I thought it said circumstances.
but circumcision.
Circumcision.
How do you feel about it?
How do I feel about it? I feel like everybody should be circumcised.
I also feel that way, Nathan.
Yeah. This is one topic I think we could all agree on.
Okay, the girls are also agreeing. So,
pretty
No surprise there.
disgusting.
but like, most of the world isn't,
That's no.
Mexican.
and that's gross. Like,
It's harder to like maintain.
yeah, like you gotta clean under it.
There's
and,
so
like,
many benefits to being circumcised, and there's like not a lot of benefits from.
But then
having-
again,
you do have more like STD protection, though. I hear.
like being, and also it like
Is that a thing?
apparently like it feels
I
better.
don't think so.
Like-
I think it is.
Sexual acts feel better.
If you're uncircumcised.
Yeah,
No, I'm saying if you're circumcised. Or wait, sex feels better if you're uncircumcised.
yeah. If you still have your foreskin.
That's weird.
Yeah,
Does it have like nerves in it or something?
yeah. It's like
that-
decreased sensitivity once you cut it off.
But I feel like the head would have the most sensitivity, and if you don't have.
Well, they still have the head of their penis.
But it's not like getting full on vag contact.
Well, have you watched them jerk off? Okay, this sounds weird now.
Yeah, don't they kind of like? I've seen pornos. They like pull it back.
Yeah, like you like yank it down.
Yeah, it's
They're
weird.
really giggling hard right now. Are you giggling
We're
hard
getting
because we're
onto
talking
our
about
serious
penises?
topic.
We're having an adult conversation.
They're both touching themselves over there. I think Sammy might be touching her a little bit. It's getting heated in this bedroom.
It is. It's getting pretty hot.
Let's just start a porn podcast, but only
The
audio.
real casting couch.
Yeah, the Kelso.
You're really sending out the wrong message on your first episode.
We're gonna create a division of Kelso CouchCast where it's Kelso Casting Couch.
Okay.
And
A
they are our
division.
first stars. Yeah.
One pill.
Is that a Zanny?
No, it's zinc.
Nice.
My whole jar is over there. You wanna know why I got it?
Why?
It's
You have a
supposed to
zinc
make
deficiency.
you. No, it's supposed to make you come more.
Is it really?
Like you produce more ejaculate.
Why would you want to do that?
I don't know. I thought it'd be cool.
I don't know. Busting fatty loads would be pretty nice.
Yeah, I know. That's what I thought.
I
was like-
don't need it though. That's
Yeah.
performance enhancing right there. I'm on natural.
I blow fat loads as it is. Just kidding. I don't blow fat loads. They're just
Sad.
normal.
I'm sorry, Sammy.
Well, I don't think she'd want a fat load. I feel like she'd want a.
Every girl wants a fat load. Come on.
She's shaking her head no.
A nice petite load.
A petite load.
Mm.
I feel like
I'd want an extravagant finish. It can be messy
like
as long as it's magical.
okay. I feel like we should move past this topic.
Yeah.
It's making me uncomfortable. Okay. I really started getting dark here. I must have been in a class I didn't like when I was writing this one. I said, "Are you happy with yourself?"
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm very happy.
I am too.
I'm gonna be even more happy.
Well, here's the
once
news. You guys
July
shouldn't
hits.
be.
Why shouldn't I be
You're
happy with myself?
pathetic.
Are you happy with yourself?
You don't even
Jacob?
have a podcast. I'm very happy with myself. Yeah.
I don't need to run a podcast because schmucks like you pay me to be on yours.
Okay, you're right. They're getting paid $100 each. Will you stop touching? What are you touching? Anyways, because I feel like most people aren't happy with themselves, but I feel like I am.
I know. I kind of feel weird for feeling that way, but
Like I feel like a jerk. Like I feel like I shouldn't be happy with myself.
You just gotta help the people that aren't in the best way you
Sammy,
can.
are you happy with yourself? She's nodding yes. I don't believe her though.
there's a look of despair in her eyes.
Yeah, she looked pained. She looked like we were holding her at gunpoint.
She looks like she was being forced to nod.
These
Through the pain.
these new guests are distracting.
They sure are.
I feel like there's more pressure. We have an audience because like we already know no one's gonna listen to this.
Yeah, but now we have people to,
Now we know 2 people are listening.
and it's real time too. So
Yeah, it's
that's
live.
more
If I
pressure.
say one of those racial slurs, I might get in trouble now. They don't seem to care. Okay, so you guys are both happy with yourselves.
Yeah.
What do you not like about yourself?
I procrastinate.
Is it your
a
dumb
lot.
face?
I'm pretty ugly and I procrastinate.
Yeah, procrastinating is a bad one.
That's something
that's-
that I feel
that's-
like everyone does.
Yeah.
That's a pretty common
It's a
thing.
cop out answer.
It is.
I don't like my.
Okay, so
I feel like my jaw's kind of weak.
My penis is too big.
I get too many ladies. It's just rough. I'm kidding, Sammy.
sometimes I almost think I'm too charming,
Yours?
and it's hard to just kind of get
Yeah.
people to go away.
Yeah.
It's hard to get some peace and quiet when you're
It really is.
such
I
a
don't know
people
if this
pleaser.
Yeah, when
enhances
everyone wants to be on
my
your podcast.
They're not very
When everyone wants you to be on their podcast.
Yeah, it's really rough.
It is.
Nathan, are those glasses working for you?
I feel like these are actually making my vision better, but I don't know.
Nathan just found out that he needs glasses.
I might.
This is a revolutionary moment for him.
That means you can't go in the Navy.
You're gonna fail.
They give you military grade glasses.
Oh, sweet. The night vision.
Are they just like night vision goggles, like just strapped to your head at all times?
Prescription night vision goggles?
Oakleys.
Oakley actually makes night vision goggles. If you didn't know that.
They do?
No.
I can tell if you're messing with me.
They don't. I mean, not that I know of.
You said it so seriously though, and you said, "Hey, quiet in the studio." What do you guys think of my studio?
I like it a lot.
It's nice.
Originally, we were gonna record it upstairs because
Is this your room?
Yeah, it's my room.
I didn't know this
Trinity
house.
asked the same question when she came in here, and I thought that was a dumb question. Like, what? There's a bed.
I mean, I thought it was your room, but then
Yeah.
I thought
It
maybe
could
it's
be like my
an-
studio, my work room.
Maybe it's your studio.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking.
No, but because
You seem like a wealthy enough white person
Okay.
to have a studio and a bedroom.
well, it's funny that you say that because the whole upstairs of my house is not used. There's 2 rooms up there. There's like a big. It used to be our playroom when we were little kids.
You should turn that into like a permanent studio. That'd be nice.
Yeah, like I was gonna have it up there, but it gets really hot up there, and there's like a lot of background noise because our security camera monitors are up there.
Wintertime studio.
Wintertime studio, yeah. But then it gets really cold up there. But yeah, it's a lot roomier. We're very cramped in here.
It is pretty cramped.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that. But hey, we're making do. This is the first podcast. Soon we'll have our own studio. It'll be in town, on Commerce.
But now, like you could say when you first started out grinding, you're like, man, I used to sleep in
Yeah.
the studio. I'd be up all night grinding.
Studio.
I'd just sleep, just crash in the studio.
You know, this is our started from the bottom story. Once we're big.
Started from the bottom of a upper middle class white family.
Okay. I was living in my parents' basement. You know, in my nice house. But hey, once I'm a billionaire.
The room was only 1,200 square feet.
It was rough. We only had like 12 acres. What is she showing us? Show me the picture again. Who is that? Oh, I guess we can't talk about it. I forget that people are gonna listen to this. They're mouthing the names right now. I feel like I feel like I'm overestimating the range of this. Should we advertise this?
This podcast?
Put up flyers around school with the YouTube link.
We should make our studio at the school.
Yeah, in the band room. Make it a class.
We don't want to be nerds.
We'd
Oh,
have to take advantage of
make
Reagan's-
it in the weight room, the locker room, the locker room podcast.
the jewel room.
The Jew. Just straight up in the bathroom.
After weightlifting, that is just a pure vape room.
Oh yeah.
It's big.
There's just in Jacob's aisle alone. There's probably at least 10
Literally, everyone
nicotine
just
products out at
Everyone
any
sits
given
down
time.
and just brings their jewels or their drops. Or
I don't know how
anything.
no one gets caught. The coaches just
No
no
one
one
gets caught.
no one comes in there.
I think
I'm
they
not
definitely
afraid
know.
to name drop this kid because he is a complete nicotine fiend. That
I think I know who you're gonna say.
is Cody.
Oh, not.
He's
not
like-
who you're
Oh,
gonna
Cody
say.
Tremaine.
I don't know his last name.
Cody Tremaine.
He's like a short,
I
stubby
don't know
guy.
him.
Short little blonde kid.
Yeah, that's the one.
I'm
He
gonna try
always
to look
asks
him up.
everybody.
No.
If you say you don't have anything, he'll interrogate.
Does he not have his
Yeah,
own?
and he'll be like, please, I
That's
need
pathetic.
it.
What's his name?
Cody Tremaine.
Cody.
CODYTRUMAYNE.
Okay, I found him. Oh, he's private, and his profile picture is the sky.
I
Well,
know you're
That's just one of his fat clouds.
yeah, he's
From
actually
someone else's
behind the
jewel.
cloud. Yeah, everyone does it. Everyone has a jewel these days. That's fake.
Because it's fake.
Vaping's an epidemic.
It is.
Everyone's vaping these days. I don't do it. Not like it. I'm not like a fiend like most people around. Like
I'm
this
not a
guy
fiend,
over here.
But if it's there, I'll definitely hit it.
You'll dabble in it.
I'll dabble. I don't own one for myself just because that's when it's like to the point for me like I feel like I might get addicted if I have one.
You won't be able to stop yourself.
Exactly.
Earlier today, you were telling me you need to purchase one of them. Bad
I do.
boys.
I tell myself all the time like I hit it and I'm like, damn, I need one of these, and
Well,
I'm
'cause
like,
they're so
they're nice.
accessible.
Yeah,
so accessible
they're
and
easy.
they're so cheap. Like it's like $50 for like a jewel starter kit, or like 70. How much is it?
Don't even get a jewel.
Well,
well, that's what's popular.
I feel like kids shouldn't be doing it. You have a job? I also have a job.
I have a job too.
Work at Taco Bell.
We're adults.
Yeah. Sammy doesn't have a real job. She babysits at a church. I'm kidding. You have a, wait, do you get paid like is it under the counter though or is it over the counter?
No, I get paid minimum wage. Oh, like
Under
for
the
real.
table.
Really?
No, for real.
Like you're on a payroll?
Yeah.
That's cool.
Bleeper.
Show me your pay stub right now.
Yeah, can I see your pay stub?
I haven't got paid yet.
She hasn't worked yet. Well, have you worked yet? No, you haven't
I
worked yet.
start Sunday.
Sunday, because it's church.
Do you only work like Sundays and Wednesdays?
Just Sundays.
It's got to be some pretty meager pay though.
Well, yeah, it's only gonna be like.
But if you're busy all the time, that might be nice. Just like a
Hey,
Sunday.
you should be having a conversation with someone that doesn't have a mic. Who do you think you are? You're not part of this podcast.
Yeah, sorry. We're getting
Okay.
off topic.
Anyways, old people. Can't stand them. I
Hate
love.
'em.
Love old people.
Okay, so
It
I love
depends.
old people because they can be really sweet. But think about working at fast food. You notice that like baby boomers, they don't care about anybody else. Like they think they're the only person in the world. Like they'll come through the drive-through and just like, they think they're my only customer.
Oh, for me, I have like the experience I have is a lot of times it's people that are like wealthier and notice drive like better cars and dress
Yeah.
better. Those for me, those are the ones I get that are nicer.
Yeah,
It's like
for
the
sure.
people that are like in more shitty conditions. They seem to be like mad at me for some reason, like just from the jump. Like I
Yeah.
don't do anything wrong, but they just come like,
Like you think rich people would be meaner because they're like rich and snobby, but they're nice. They're like, oh yeah, hey, cool.
Or people come in packing the heat.
yeah, they bring all their baggage and then they just unload it, right? They just unload all their shit.
Yeah, like I'm just as poor as you. Why are you getting mad at me? It's like I'm high and mighty giving you your food.
and they'll judge like some of the workers for like management decisions. Like I have no control here. I'm just giving you your food.
Oh, that's the worst. And they're like blaming you for things that are just totally out of your scope.
Oh yeah, or like someone will. Oh, I just came from McDonald's down the road. Had their fries were only $2.59, but yours are $2.69. Blah, blah, blah. I'm like, I can't do anything.
Makes
Wow.
sense, man.
Yeah, because like the $5 boxes at Taco Bell, at ours they're like
They're like
they're
$5 and some
$5.93
change.
after tax, and they're like, I thought it was a $5 box. I'm like, well,
It's
it's
like
around
is it like
$5.
$5.49
Yeah.
or something? Yeah.
And I'm like, and they're like, well, why is it like that? That's stupid. That's false advertising. I'm like, well, I don't make the advertisements. I don't work on the Taco Bell advertising team.
They think like talking to one of the servers, they have like a direct like just input to the corporate position.
Like I'm gonna call the CEO afterwards and be like, hey, that ad, you need to cut that out. People are getting pissed about it.
Oh.
$5.39 box.
Yeah.
On the topic of old people, since we were up there, there was this girl that came into McDonald's the other day, and she was off her rocker. So she came in, and right as she came in, she just came straight to the counter. Didn't even like look around the store. She's like, "Is there anywhere I can plug in my phone?"
Oh.
And then I'm like, I didn't even have to move. I just pointed. You can see from like where we were standing. There's like 20 different outlets.
Do you have outlets in your restaurant?
Not 20. There's probably
But
around.
the fact that you have any, we don't have any like in the lobby of Taco Bell.
Really, there's probably like 5 that you have access to in the lobby.
That's nice.
And I take her to one of the booths that has an outlet, and she's like, "Can you plug in my phone? I have a bad back."
Wait, how
And-
old was she? Was she old?
I wouldn't say more than 50 or 60.
Oh, okay.
And so
She's getting there.
capable, but old but capable. And
She can plug in a phone or two.
oh, most definitely.
Okay, yeah.
And so she was walking around finding everything, and but she was capable enough to sit down in the booth, and the outlet was at waist level while she was sitting down, so she wouldn't even have to bend over or anything. She could just reach to her side and plug it in without any movement of her back, hips, or anything. So I'm like, but I just wanted to be nice, didn't want to like start anything. So I'm like, okay, plugged it in for her, and then she's like, "Oh, can you get me some water with lemon in it?"
Oh my god.
She didn't even order anything. So,
Tell her-
but then
No.
Tell her, get out of here, you mooch.
Yeah. Filthy freeloader. And then so I was like, okay, whatever. What the hell? I'll give this old poor lady some water. She looks like she could use some. And then so I went and got it to her. And then when I went back over there, she's like, "Hey, can you help me with this?" And like pulls out her phone and she's like, "I need you to help me delete all the contacts from my phone." And I was like,
See, that's what I'm talking about. Like they think that like they're the number one priority for everybody.
yeah.
It's weird.
And I was like,
They're the last priority.
hey, and
They're
during
dying
this
soon.
time, it was like it was really busy before, but we had like just slowed down. So, and I was one of the only people working, and so I wouldn't have like been talking to her but there was no people like trying to get served. So I like walked over there and I was talking to her, and she's like, "Hey, can you help me delete all these contacts?" And like at first I'm like, "Sure," and then as I'm like pulling up the contacts on her phone, I'm like, "Why would she want to delete all these contacts?"
Why does she want to delete the contacts?
And then I'm like, "Is this a stolen phone?"
Oh.
And I didn't say that, but I was kind of thinking it, and I went over to the contacts, and she had this number written on like a notepad. I don't know what you got, sticky note, and
Sticky note. Classic.
sticky got the blicky, and and she pulled out this number, and the number was like, she started writing it at like the end of the page, so there was only like an inch to write, and so she only got like 4 digits on the first line, and then she had to move it down to the next line, and it was like written all crooked, like you couldn't even read the number. And then she's like, "Does that number match up to this one?" It was like one of the contacts, and I'm like, "I think."
I'm getting
It looks like
frustrated
it.
just from the story.
It was so
I don't like
frustrating.
her.
And yeah, and then I was like, "Oh, okay, I'll be right back," and because there was someone that needed help.
These
And
are
then-
very fragile.
Nathan, you do realize those aren't your glasses.
Yeah, but
But
they
they
seem
work.
like they could be my prescription.
Pull them off. You look good in girl glasses. You look. You
He
could
did.
pull off being a lesbian.
He looks like almost like hipster, like he's on the wave.
Yeah, like he lives in Portland and he goes to like indie clubs at night.
I grow
He-
out my neck beard. And
He looks like he's coming home after a good wine tasting.
He goes to a bar that has like 2 chairs and everything's really white. I'm getting
whites only.
I'm being texted by my studio manager. She said, "Get back on topic so you can get this done and we can stop being bored." Why don't you listen to the podcast? It's very entertaining. Anyways, with your story.
Okay, with my story. So the old lady, I'm deleting her contacts for her, and I got to the point where like, you know how you can hold down on the one contact, so like you have the, I don't even know, it's like little circles, and then you click on different contacts and like fill up the circle with a check mark, like
Yeah.
you're selecting multiple contacts.
Uh-huh.
And so I'm doing that. I'm selecting all the contacts. She's like, "Wait, don't delete them." And I was like, "Well, what do you want me to do, lady?" And then, and so she's like, "No, go delete these ones, like her recent calls." And then I'm like, "I don't know how to delete these. Like, it wasn't letting me."
I
And
don't
then-
think you're able to.
I don't think she knew what she wanted.
I don't think she knew what she wanted either. She was giving me different directions every time I went to do something. And then so after a while, I'm like, I can't do anything. And then she's like, "Well, thanks for trying, I guess." And I'm like, dude. And then up until the time I was off, which was probably an hour later, she was sitting on her phone yelling to like the number that she had called that was on her like her just sticky note.
That poor
She was
person on
sitting
the
there
other end.
Oh, and before that, she's like, "I just need to get out of the rain," because it was sprinkling out. Like, it was still sunny. Like, there was just, like, a little bit of sprinkling. She's like, "I don't want to get a cold." And she's like, "I would take my bipolar medicine, but I already took it today. I don't want to overdose and die." And I'm like, "Oh, my God, lady." It's a crazy experience.
Mental health. People that eat fast food every day, they're probably not the most mentally stable.
I'm pretty much saying old people are all just old
People are all stupid and I hate them.
I hate them.
I hate all old people. Nathan, do you hate old people also?
That's why I don't want to become one of them.
Oh yeah, I wanted to not be. an old
I
person.
like old people just as much as I like regular people. Like, if they're...
So you just don't like anybody.
No, I do like old people.
Oh, you do like old.
Only if they give me only if they don't give me a reason to like them. Like, if
Okay.
they're just assholes.
Like if they're telling you to delete all their contacts with only the
yeah,
recent ones.
and they just freeload some water with some lemon.
You guys have lemons?
Yeah, we have lemons.
Really? I've been asked that before, and we don't have lemons. I was like, this is a taco restaurant. We don't have lemons.
I put lemons in a Baja Blast. Do you have limes?
No,
That's weird. We have lemons and limes.
really. What
But-
do you use those for?
Salad and lemonade.
You use real lemons?
Yeah.
Wow. What a great.
Well,
company.
no, for we have like a lemonade like pre-base thing.
Oh, like the special lemonade.
And then there's like cut up lemons, and you just like put them in the cup
Oh.
for looks.
that's a
pretty much.
cheat. You guys
Or
are
for,
you
like,
guys are
tea.
cheaters.
Yeah.
They're whispering about something over there.
Conspiring.
Yeah, probably conspiring to mess with me again while I'm pooping.
That was disrespectful.
I want to know why they were trying to look at me pooping.
They wanted to see your big meaty cock.
Probably just his big
Sammy
meaty
didn't.
turd.
Yeah. There was 2 meaty things in the room. It was both of my turds. Sammy, did you want to come on, or did you not want to?
I don't care.
You can come over here if you want to. I can ask you a question. Actually, I'll get
You
done.
could be a part of this discussion.
I'll get done with my last topic real quick, and then I'll invite you over. Okay? My last topic I have on here is: have you? Actually, no, I have 2 more.
Okay.
Okay. I skipped one earlier. They're really disappointed because they want this to end, but we're
Why
only.
do you guys want it to end so bad? This is fun.
We're at like
I'll leave.
50 minutes right now. We're almost to an hour, and I want to hit about an hour.
That'd be a pretty good first podcast
Yeah, that'd
time.
be solid.
Wait, I think you were recording before then though, like before it started.
You're teasing the microphone. Teasing her. I was recording audio, but I didn't really start it until. Hold on, I need to fix this.
That looks pretty good to me.
Cause you kind of want it like straight on, because the way
Oh, the way.
they're dynamic microphones, and the way they work, it's like a bubble that it records in. It's weird. I'm no professional, but anyways,
You seem like it.
have you ever been
have me
caught?
convinced.
Have you ever been caught masturbating or anything sexual?
Oh,
with,
I
like,
have a good story
alone
for
or
this
with
one.
another-
I have
Oh,
a
you
good
do?
story for this
Okay.
one. This is a good question.
I'm getting excited now.
I know this story, I think.
So let's take it back to my freshman year,
Oh, we're going old school on this one.
old school, and it wasn't. This was not a solo act that was walked in on.
Oh, who? Can you say the other person or can you not?
I mean, I guess. Erica Griggs, my ex-girlfriend.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So, but so we're I don't know why we were just foolish freshmen on the couch in their living room, and just start getting some top. And
Some top.
Some top.
So
And-
casual. Yeah, just getting some top. You know how it is.
Nothing good. I'll tell you that.
Oh, dude, you can't be saying that.
And
Oh man, we're gonna be in big trouble. Because everybody in school is gonna listen to this.
and her stepdad walked in, Matthew Phelps' dad.
Oh,
Can't be seen with that guy anymore. You can't.
He-
You cannot talk to Matthew anymore.
Matthew
You
Matthew
go to
knows.
his house.
His whole family knew.
no, yeah, Matthew was there. He was sitting on the couch too.
He was
She was
cheering
actually
her
sucking
on.
his
Yeah,
dick too.
Who do you think was giving me top, dude?
Yeah, but it was really just embarrassing.
How did
'cause-
he like? Did he like see your penis?
Oh yeah.
Oh.
So it was like dark in the living room, and like he was in the doorway, and like you couldn't really see him, and
You just
I'm pretty
watching
sure-
for a
Imagine
while.
like creepily.
we're
standing in
I'm
the
pretty
door
sure
like a
I'm pretty sure
silhouette.
Planet
Slender
Earth
Man.
was on. We're watching some
Oh.
Planet Earth.
That's a good
That's-
background.
That's a good way to get down. And
Get all primal.
you just get
Watching
in,
the
you,
monkeys.
you get in touch with your wild side.
Yeah.
And yeah, he walked in. He's like, "So what are you two doing?" As she's just
Oh.
like facing my lap, and I'm like, and then it was just silent for like,
Sucking my dick,
Wait.
Wayne. Get out of here.
can I
That'd
get
be
a
such an
nut,
alpha move.
please? And so he
Know your play.
and it was just 10 seconds, just like,
So she stayed down there.
no, she put her head up, and it was just still silent.
Oh.
And we were just all just like looking at each other. After it was on a realistic scale, probably about 10 seconds, just silence.
That's a long time.
And I just said, just chilling.
Netflix and chill.
So nonchalant.
And then it was just awkward after that.
That's
and then like,
awful.
yeah, and then we like sat down at our dining table or dining room table, and her mom and stepdad were both there, just like lecturing us, and I'm like, I just want to go home.
I mean, at least you weren't having sex. I mean, like
Could've been a lot worse.
Could have been like, oh, you guys are being safe. Good job.
Yeah. On his couch.
Yeah. So that's the
I'd
only
have
time.
to sell that couch or like donate it or something.
I'd be fine with that if I was a dad. Well, I don't know. I'm not a dad. I don't know anything.
I wouldn't want my daughter
Well,
giving some guy.
but it wasn't. It's not even
Poor
his
dog.
real daughter though.
Yeah, like
That
it's not
doesn't
biological.
matter.
Yeah, that still doesn't matter. That's still kind of weird.
Well, how long had like he been her dad?
I don't know. Since they were little, probably like
Yeah,
6,
then
7.
That's pretty bad.
But they're not like that anymore.
You
like they're not
monster.
together anymore.
You're
so.
defiling his Poor little
I
daughter.
know. Dude, I was just trying to get in
He's
that.
home.
I was like,
That was a
that was
while
my
ago, too.
that was like my first girlfriend. So I was like, any net I can get, I was on it.
You were young.
I was young.
Young
A
and
youngin'
dumb.
on the prowl.
I was just a young adolescent, just trying to slay some 15-year-old mouths.
Okay. Let's move on from that one. That was the only time you've ever been caught? Busted?
I think there's like times where I was like in bed and then just like someone walks in and I just like cover it up and it's just like super
Yeah,
like.
in those times, do you think they know? They have to
Oh
know,
yeah, they
right?
have to know, but there's just a mutual agreement not to say anything.
Yeah,
'Cause
they're
then
like, oh,
that makes it real.
Yeah.
They look at you and they're like, "What was I gonna say?"
Yeah. What was I gonna say before I caught you pleasing yourself, you sinner?
Yeah, I've never been caught once in my life. I don't think I have.
All right, I'll come clean here. Okay,
Come on, Queen.
I was very little.
How little were you?
I was 6 years old.
I was probably about like 12 or 13. And I just went down in the fucking living room feeling like a big dick, man. Just put on some Skinamax.
No way.
Watching that Skinamax, living that life.
On the living room. That's pretty metal.
That's very ballsy.
Turned up
Whoa.
that volume.
Oh, you didn't.
And
I
my
feel
brother was in the shower. We were the only ones home.
Oh, okay.
That's
He
still weird.
came-
What if he comes out of the shower?
He did.
That-
He came,
that's
he came running downstairs and he was like, "Nathan, what the fuck are you doing?" And I came running around the corner with like my underwear like at my knees. I was like, "I'm not doing anything." The next like 2 weeks, he used that as blackmail against me.
That's so embarrassing. I wouldn't be able to
It
live with
was.
Hey, that reminded me of a similar event in Nathan's family heritage.
that. Oh, what is that? Are you gonna
The,
expose his family?
There's an incident of a Playboy magazine that was found on the premises.
Oh yeah.
Oh, a magazine, old school.
Old
Mhm.
school.
The only person who would go that old school would be my father.
Yeah. Did he confess?
It was in their closet.
And you were getting blamed?
Yeah, by my own father
What a jerk.
Oh, he tried pinning the blame on him.
and my brother. He was like, "It's not mine. It was probably one of them." And I was like, "I know how to use the internet."
Old
There's-
man, I don't need your magazines.
And he was just like, after like 10 minutes of scolding of us,
He was just
my,
giving it
my
to
dad
you
was
guys.
like, "Fine, it's mine." And then my mom just fucking flipped on him.
See, I don't get that. If you were a wife, why would you care so much?
I wouldn't.
Insecurities, probably.
Mhm.
Like, I feel like they shouldn't care. Do you care?
Yeah.
Oh, ladies, come on. You can talk into my microphone.
Let me get a perspective from
What-
someone
what
with
do you care about
insignificant brain
What I care
power.
about what, like what exactly?
gosh.
A
What
Playboy
is it?
magazine.
Yeah, say you were married of like 10 years and you found your husband's, say more modern.
Let's just be realistic. It's probably not gonna be Jacob.
You, oh.
His search
Yikes,
history
that was
online.
Yeah, you found
Harsh.
porn.
Big
on
busty
his search
milfs.
history.
I'd be kind of upset.
Would it be a fight though?
No, it wouldn't be a fight. It'd just be like a conversation. I think.
What if it was
like,
gay porn? How would you feel about that?
oh yeah, definitely a
like,
fight.
yes.
Yeah, bye. Well, it's just like I'm here
Got
at
a
the
lot of
house.
weight on
We
you.
live together.
I have a
It's
vagina.
impressive.
Use it.
What if
I'm
it's
like-
lesbian?
That's
weird.
just-
What if you were away?
See, a lot of guys are into like lesbian porn. I don't find
not
it.
into it.
I'm not.
I've never heard of a guy being into that.
No, I hear it all the
I
time.
hear a
Friend's
lot.
not into it.
I don't like it.
Well, I can understand the way because you don't have to look at a penis.
Yeah,
I
but
tried looking into it because of that reason.
I was like looking
I really
at
did.
Okay,
penises.
well, the thing
you
is,
but
like,
you try you do it to so you don't lose your masculinity, but you end up losing more masculinity than you would have just watching some girl get piped by a regular dude.
Yeah, because then it's kind of weird and sensual when it's two girls.
Yeah.
Well, if you're homophobic and then you're watching.
Whoa,
Lesbian
whoa.
porn.
Who said homophobic?
No one said homophobic.
No, but like.
She
that,
said
like,
Trinity,
kinda
you're
deviants.
homophobic?
She said it as an example.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I see.
You know what I mean? Like it kind of takes like.
Because then you're gay for watching gay porn. It's
Exactly.
still gay porn technically, right?
Mhm.
What if you're not gay? You're just really freaky.
Yeah.
Well, then.
Yeah.
You don't
But
want to
you
do it
can
yourself.
see.
You don't
Yeah.
want to do it yourself, but you just want to watch a guy
Yeah.
Well,
Just
that's not
try
fun.
it.
get it.
That's not fun. And it's also just, it's like, kind of
That's no
makes
fun?
you feel bad. It makes you feel bad because, like, you're laying here sleeping with them every night and they're just decide to watch porn instead.
What if it's not every night?
They
Oh,
probably
yeah.
like figure I could get it done faster if I do it myself.
Okay, what if you're on a business
Okay,
trip?
for me though, I wouldn't like rather watch porn. It's like, hey, I need a nut. I don't have access
It's convenient,
to my girlfriend at the moment. Let me just
I'd rather.
some.
I
It's
have
honestly
mixed
healthy.
feelings.
It's
I have
healthier.
mixed
It's healthier for guys if they're horny or they haven't ejaculated in a long time. It's more healthy to relieve that kind of like tension that's built up from.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
it-
longer
especially-
sex.
It messes with your head.
Porn is not good for your mind.
Probably
I've heard this. There's a bunch of studies online about how it's very bad for you. But
I believe it.
I've been way too scared to look those studies up.
Because that
'Cause I
just
watch a lot.
ruins the experience.
Yeah.
Then in the back of your mind, the whole time you're just thinking, how long do I got before this messes me up?
So do you guys just come over to the podcast to talk about jerking off?
I mean, no. It's your topic.
Did you want to add anything, ladies?
Dead.
Jerk off, and then the next day come have sex with me.
Okay. You hear that, fellas? Wait, don't come out.
No, it's
Hold
like
on.
I'm saying it like because
You're gonna get
you
a
can
lot of,
last longer.
Do you want,
Yeah.
Let's put her number in the description.
Dude,
No.
my ex-boyfriend, we had sex for 3 hours and he didn't bust because he jacks off every single day. You know exactly what I'm talking about, don't you?
3 hours?
What? 3
Yeah.
hours?
Yeah, bro.
3
Okay.
minutes is prime.
Dude, yeah.
you just gotta power through it. You
Gotta
just
be
keep going.
efficient.
So
Dude.
honestly,
Getting
sometimes
really hot with you guys.
sometimes you just bust quick, but you just gotta keep going. You just gotta be a man.
Yeah. Okay, we're not gonna talk about this anymore because Sammy doesn't like it. But okay, that was all my topics. But I wanted to see if you guys had anything that you wanted to pick.
Wait, that was all? I thought there was one more.
Oh, there was one more. You are a great co-host. I might invite you back next time.
Terrorist
Not if Bradley's
attacks.
here.
Not terrorist attacks.
Propaganda.
You messed it up because you put your dumb face in it. Okay. Mine. It was The Purge. Say The Purge is real, right?
Okay.
Would you? What would you do? Would you kill? Would you hide?
Buy myself some new clothes.
I
You don't have to buy it.
I'd probably hide.
I don't.
Honestly.
I would see. There's like a temptation. Like I wouldn't kill anybody or like do anything that's like against like my moral values.
If you go outside those doors at night, you're gonna have to kill somebody.
Exactly. Like I would be the guy like, oh, I'll go steal like some cool stuff that I always wanted, but then like on the way there, you'll probably get clapped. So you gotta
You
stay
have to be
strapped.
ready to kill.
You gotta
somebody.
stay strapped if you
Keep
go out
that
there.
blicky on you.
Well, because my before I get to my cool answer, my realistic answer would be that I'd probably be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna kill somebody. That'd be cool. And then like I'd go outside and I'd be like, okay, this is really scary. And then I'd go back in.
Yeah.
But my cooler answer of what I'd like to think I'd do, I'd probably find someone that like really had it coming for them. I can think of a few people that I'm not gonna name drop.
Bradley.
Bradley, I'm gonna
Picking
take
up
him out.
Bradley. He's really cooking on Bradley
I
this
wonder
podcast.
if you would be
Ethan.
safe in Rose Valley or if people would target that area.
Well, a lot of people know him, and a lot of people know where he lives.
A lot of
in
people don't
general,
like
if
him.
people would-
Wait, why don't we like Bradley?
Well, we like Bradley.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't though. So, I think he would get killed. I don't think I'd get killed.
I might.
Okay, say everyone in our school, they get to choose one person in our school to kill. Do you think you'd get killed by somebody? I don't think I'd get killed by anybody, to be honest.
I don't think I would either.
Yeah.
I'm not very.
I don't think I would.
Man, I hope we're not
I feel like-
burning any bridges here.
Like I know I'm a nice guy, but I feel like there's some people that don't like me. But I feel like those people that don't like me, they gotta dislike someone more than me. Like
Yeah.
I'm not that bad.
Because I haven't really wronged anybody. I never done something to anybody to make them like dislike. So if someone does dislike me, it's probably just because like they
The most that I've done to like make someone not like me is just kind of they have like a they don't understand my sense of humor.
yeah. Well,
Like-
they just like don't think I'm funny or think I'm annoying.
Like they'll think I'm trying to be mean, and I'm just trying to make them laugh.
Yeah.
I make fun of myself too. I'm not just trying to like,
People
pick
that
on
don't
people.
get that are that's the worst. When like you're just
People like don't get that should kill themselves.
you joke around with someone and like they think you're being serious, And then
I
you
made a
feel
joke in
bad.
class like that once, and the teacher stopped the whole class because she didn't hear what I said. And I was like, it was a one-time thing. I don't want to say it again.
What did you say?
She was like saying something that sounded like like it could be tipped off as racist. So I was like, someone's a little racist. And then she was like, what'd you say? And I was like, I'm not gonna say it again.
That's no fun. Way to ruin the fun there.
Yeah.
Just trying to crack a joke about racism.
Good old fashioned racist joke never.
Yeah,
ends,
it's a real dying industry.
It is. It's sad. Like honestly,
It's sad that racism's going
away.
I'd say okay. So I'd say I'm a pretty progressive person.
Yeah.
Like I probably have a lot of mixed views. Like politically, like conservative. I'm probably more economically conservative, but like I care about people.
I definitely
What do these words mean?
It's-
no.
Libertarian's the perfect party because it basically just like everyone gets freedom. Like if you want to own a gun,
Yeah.
you can own a gun. If you want to marry a gay guy, you can marry a gay guy. Just like the government's there just to like be there, but they don't have to fuck with us and like
They're
decide
supposed
what we
to
can do.
support us.
Yeah, just give us a home.
But and like I'm totally 100% against racism, but but
I'm not
that
racist.
that being
but
said, jokes are funny. Jokes aren't meant to like. A lot of jokes are at the expense of people, and a lot of times it's something they can't control.
well, that's what makes it funny. The fact that it's about people.
Yeah,
Like, that's the best kind of jokes. It's
And
not like
it's not-
you actually like dislike them. You're just
Exactly.
making a joke. So I feel like people are getting too sensitive, and I want to make more jokes. And I need my phone real quick. I need to check my topics. Make sure I got all them. Yep. Okay, so now that we got through all of them, I'll read you my list that I made when I was trying to think of topics.
Okay.
Taco salad, $1 billion, purge, circumcision, McDonald's, favorite season, Elon Musk, suicide, are you happy with yourself, and caught masturbating. And we covered all those.
I'm proud.
Yeah, so
I have a topic for
yeah,
you.
now you can pick my brain. I've been interrogating you for the past hour.
What are your thoughts on Kanye West?
My thoughts on Kanye West. Oh man, he's
He
all right.
thinks
No,
too little of
he's
himself.
the best.
Do you
And
thi- do you, I'm actually curious because I know you really like Kanye West, but to what extent?
To what extent?
Like, is he your favorite of
to
all
the
time?
extent that I bought $400 shoes mainly because they're Kanye West shoes.
What about his personality?
I think it's good. I think like we've been seeing like he tweets like he's been only promoting like positivity and like loving everyone, and that's his whole like theme.
Mm-hmm.
Now I can't really defend the slavery was a choice.
I don't think anyone can
I
defend.
think-
I don't think Kanye West could defend that.
I think he
all
definitely
he
didn't
said-
mean it literally. It was more he's talking
He
more
was just
of, like,
trying to get people to think.
Yeah, but like he's just bad at like saying his thoughts out loud. I think that's what it is. He has great thoughts, but he's
That's
just really
something
bad at
It's
like
like
you-
Jaden Smith
what?
with his tweets. Have you seen those?
Oh, like him trying to be like
Oh.
deep.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Jaden's-
yeah. Jaden Smith and Kanye West are basically the same person.
What was that one he said about eyes?
How can eyes be real? Oh, how can mirrors be real if our eyes aren't even real? And that
Our
one just
eyes aren't real themselves.
that doesn't even make sense.
Yeah.
Our eyes are real.
That's intense.
What is she doing? You see that? We need Sammy back to contain her. So, that was what you want to pick my brain about? My love for Kanye? Well, I love him. He's I think he's the best artist of all time.
Like, 100%.
Yeah.
Who was close?
Who's close? That's a tough one.
Up on the rise. Who can be?
The fact that I can't think of anybody even close to Kanye just shows how much I love him and how great I think he
What
is.
about like outside of hip hop?
Outside
Do
of
you
hip-hop?
like any other kind of music?
I don't like country. I can get
Good
down
choice. Good man.
with some like orchestra music. That can be good sometimes.
It can.
I feel like a douche saying that because like that's such a douche. You think, oh, I listen to classical music. I listen to Mozart. But it can be nice sometimes.
I listen
Fuck,
to
Reagan.
18th century romantic piano.
Yeah, I listen to Bach and
That is Reagan's favorite music.
Reagan does listen to that. And he's Asian. He's so stereotypical.
He is.
So,
Reagan-san.
Nathan, did you want to pick my brain?
Have you been in any car accidents?
I haven't crashed a car, but I've been in an accident where someone else was driving. So my dad was driving, and we were, the soccer fields like right off Tenet Way. We were driving past those, and he was going like 45 probably in his BMW. I was
How
in the
fast does
passenger
it
seat.
through there?
It's like 35.
So he wasn't. It's not that bad.
Yeah, he was speeding, but like everyone goes that fast there.
Yeah.
But so he was driving, and I think he like fell asleep or dozed off or something. But he veered off to the side of the road and hit a parked car, and it totaled the BMW. I don't know how I didn't die, because like it was right on the passenger side. BMWs have good safety. I'll give him that. It crashed on the passenger side, and like.
Were you in the passenger seat?
Yeah, and it can like completely ripped off the tire.
Damn,
off
that's
the
crazy.
axle.
How old were you?
Like 12.
Total dad move.
Classic dad. Remember when Dad crashed that car? Oh, classic Dad.
He was actually just trying to kill you.
Yeah. It's like, oh fuck. Okay, well,
Need to go
I'll get
faster.
I'll get him next time. So yeah, that was the end of the BMW. It was a real shame.
Say, want to go get some ice cream? So.
All right.
After you fill out this police report.
So the very last thing, did you have any funny videos you wanted, Nathan?
No, I wasn't really thinking of any.
I have a funny video. Now, anyone that's not watching this on YouTube won't be able to hear this. I mean, see this. They'll be able to hear it. But I feel like the effect is the same either way.
Oh, yeah.
Is it going to load?
It wasn't loading earlier.
Oh, I unplugged my Wi-Fi adapter because I don't have enough USBs. Because I have...
You have a lot of hardware here.
Yeah, the mixing board is one USB. Each microphone has its own USB. My keyboard has a USB.
Your mouse has a...
My headset... I guess I don't... Wait, my headset's not plugged in.
You need a second PC.
Yeah, I need one just for this podcast. It has a bunch of USB ports. Eventually, when we're millionaires and we have a big studio, who would be our producer guy? The guy that's like
Kanye
in the
West.
booth. Sammy wants to be the. She's raising her hand. She wants to be the guy.
Okay, let's do a
Do you know how all
let's
this
do a
works?
poll around the room. Sammy or Kanye West?
Me.
Man, this is really conflicting for me.
Yeah, this is.
Jacob, who?
That's all the time we have. So no, wait, we'll end in a second. But I wanted to get mad at Sammy real quick. You need to learn this board like the back of your hand. Do you know what all these knobs mean? Because that'd be cool to have her just like
That would be
turn a
really
knob.
cool if you just became like a Yamaha whiz.
Yeah, once we get sponsored by Yamaha too.
Oh, we will. I think we probably already will be by
Actually,
by the end of
I
this
got-
recording.
I just got a text.
She could be the one with the headphones on.
Yeah.
Doing stuff.
And I go, hey, see that video of that moose getting hit by that car?
Yeah.
She doesn't. I don't really know Sammy that well. She doesn't seem very tech savvy.
She's not. She's not anything about computers. That's not a bad thing. You're a girl. You shouldn't know anything
There's
about
still
computers.
room to learn.
They don't-
I'm a girl. That means I don't get to know anything because I'm a girl and women don't have rights.
Cut
What?
that part.
There's a lot of words being put in my mouth right now. No, but like, yeah, she doesn't know much about technology. Like an old person.
Just an old feeble.
They're wrestling over there. It's a chick fight. Hey. All right, well, I guess since they're getting rowdy and my butt is very sweaty on this chair. Hey, Jason Russell, be quiet.
It is pretty warm in here.
Yeah. So I guess that will be all for the very first inaugural episode. I had two very sweet boys here. Glad they were here.
It was a pleasure being on.
We had a pretty cute host as
Oh,
well.
stop it. So next week you can be expecting, I don't know yet. Maybe Bradley? No, not Bradley.
Reagan.
Okay, Reagan wanted to be on.
Who's Reagan going on with? Is he just going on by himself?
I don't know. I think having two guests is good.
It is. It
It's
gets the
perfect.
conversation flowing more.
Yeah.
Unless you're talking about like a deep subject.
I think Nathan said 2 sentences the whole time he's been here.
Yeah.
But he's been good to have. So
His input is nice.
I don't know who I'll have. I'll figure it out.
Reagan, I'd say Reagan and Steven.
Reagan and Steve, that'd be interesting.
That'd be interesting.
Okay, well you can be expecting that maybe on the next podcast.
Is this an every Friday thing?
I hope so.
That'd be cool.
I hope I don't get bored of it. So that's going to conclude. Thank you for listening, anybody that's listening. And I guess we'll be back time with hopefully better guests, but probably
Jacob
not.
said, if you like this video on YouTube, you get a free car.
Yep, you get a free car. You can hold me to that. And now it's going to fade into music of it's going to fade into Africa by Toto, okay? Oh, look, it's fading in. Do you hear that?